That's a pretty cool cloud. There's a severe thunderstorm warning right there, coming right at me. This thing looks like it's absolute pristine condition. Sometimes it's too good to be true. And here's one example. That is not minor damage. Here we go for a ride? Here we go for a ride? Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, Ron is here with you. It is Saturday, July 11th, and I am gonna head up and go look for, we're gonna do some shopping today. So there's a dealership about 45 minutes from here. Stayed at my parents' house last night. And they have some cool stuff on there that interests my dad and stuff for the farm. So I got my trusty Bella. Hi, dog. And she's gonna join me. We're gonna just go see if we can go do some shopping. So let's go see what we see. Right, Bella? Yes. Good dog. Good dog. I didn't know you did this. Dumb dog. Here's one of the bigger farmers in the area. Nice guys. They got a lot of grain storage here. Oh, there's the owner right there. Nice setup they got. Real nice shop. Clean trucks. Clean equipment. They run Deere. I wonder what's going on here. Setting up road construction, maybe. Utility work? I don't know. Ah, utility work. You would think they would have more yellow flashing lights, you know, if they're blocking off traffic, but what do I know? Oh, that's a pretty cool cloud. It's a front coming down from the northwest, going southeast. I'm hoping I can get west of it, but I might get to the place where I'm trying to get to right as it starts to downpour. So this might be interesting. Ah, crap. It's raining. I might get wet looking at equipment. Hopefully it's at least in a gravel lot. We'll see. And real quick, guys, if you guys enjoy the channel and want to help support, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Alrighty, ladies, gents, and germs, looks like we made it. So I'm not sure, I saw this in an ad, so I'm not quite sure what this place is, but they have a couple things on here that I'm interested in. Like that wagon right there, and a couple things in here. So let's go take a look, right, Bella? Right, yes, Bella, yes. So one of the things I'm interested in is this batwing mower. And real quick, guys, just so you know, there's a severe thunderstorm warning right there, coming right at me. See that? That right there? Yeah, that's that. As you guys know, my dad and I just bought a tractor a couple months ago. We're looking to basically, and you can't just buy a tractor and not buy any toys with it. But I mean, I don't mean toys, but necessities. So, as you guys know from the last video we had, we borrowed my Uncle Pat's shredder. Well, there's this thing right here. It's a pretty fair price. So I'm going to take a look at it and see if there's any major issues with it, why it's selling for as decent of a deal as it is, and yeah, we'll go from there. There's a couple other things here too, like that there's a 77 Brent gravity wagon and a Case IH Draper back there. I'm going to take a look at here, but what's up with this hat? Bella, what is up with this hat? Why am I wearing it? That's better. All right, let's go take a look. Bella, you gotta stay here. So this thing looks like a 12-foot batwing mower. It's got rigid axles in the back that don't kind of... Oh, dog! Come on, hey! Get back in here. Get in. Get in. There you go. Did you guys see her jump out? She was quick. So there's a Woods batwing mower. The thing looks pretty new. They don't say the year on it, but I'm gonna try and find a serial number on this thing. But we're looking for a mower for ourselves, that way we don't have to borrow Pat's every single time. And a batwing mower is something that we've never had on the farm, and I think it'd be really nice because we have a couple dikes and some ditches and waterways and stuff where 14 feet across, like the mower that we had, we weren't able to cut everything. But a batwing mower, you can flex and get it in there nicely. This thing might even be a 15-footer because this wing is as tall as me almost. That's 6 feet or so. So if that's 6 and 4-ish, yeah, we'll just say, I bet this thing's a 15-footer. But let's see if I can find some serial numbers and look around and see what I think of it. She figured out the windows, and that's not good. Last time I got out, she actually locked the door, but I was lucky I rolled this window down. Bella, you Oh, good doggy. This way she can't lock me out. I just thought of that. I would have been very, very upset if that would have happened. Okay, back to the mower. All right, so I just looked around at this mower. It looks like it is, per the serial number, the first three numbers are 1122, so I'm assuming it's made in 2012. What? Overall, it looks like it's in pretty good mechanical shape. The deck isn't rusted through. The driveline looks all fine. The slip clutches look good. There's no major defects that I can see. I've never owned a Batwing before or anything like that, so if you guys have any tips or tricks, let me know. But just looking at it, it doesn't, all the cylinders look fine. The hydraulic hoses look really good. I opened up the drive lines, make sure everything looks good there. So overall, it looks like it's in pretty decent shape. So I'm going to see if I can find the owner and just talk to him, see if I can get a good price. And I don't know, cross the fingers, maybe, who knows. Also got to look and make sure our little New Holland can run this thing. The specs online are really interesting. They say tractor horsepower requirements 45 to 160. What does that mean? Like, and Bella just locked the car, so that's why I have the window down. You dummy, why are you locking me out? Huh? That's exactly why you have the windows down, folks. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of some people, but overall I like it. Looks like it's pretty nice, and it's only 30 minutes from the house, so that'll be even better. So I'm also over here looking at this Brent 757 wagon. This thing looks like it's absolute pristine condition. Like, just walk around it, like the paint's still red. Like, everything looks pretty nice. Like, this thing's pretty new. They're selling it for like a steal of a price. So just look at this. Really nice. This thing's got to be less than a couple years old. Like, the paint's not even worn in there. But here's the thing, guys. When you're trying to pick up, buy stuff on auction and stuff that looks pretty cheap, always go check it out, because sometimes it's too good to be true. And here's one example. I'm not going to tell you where this is or bash the guy or anything, but he says minor damage. There's a lot more than minor damage here. First off, look at this tongue, how it's kind of bent. To me, that seems that he wrecked it. How well you guys can see it. Yeah, right there's a good angle. There's straight on. Here's straight on right now. See how it kind of curves? So this trailer's definitely been wrecked, but that's not even the worst part. So look at this mainframe. Originally, what threw me off was why was this drawbar pin kind of bent down like that. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash the guy or anything. I'm not going to tell you guys where this is, but just I caution you guys to watch and be sure to check out your equipment, because usually if it's too good of a deal to be true, there's something else going on. Yeah, you can kind of see, I saw that, which made me look at the mainframe, and yep, the mainframe running gear tube is cracked. It's bowed up, which means this entire running gear is shot. I wouldn't want to put a half a load on this thing, let alone a full 700 bushel load. Yeah, so again, this trailer, he marked it as a really good deal. Like, not a ridiculously good deal, but a deal to like, okay, I gotta take a look at it. And he said minor damage. That is not minor damage. That is like, you need a new running gear type of damage. Good wagon other than that, but definitely go check out steals of a deals before you buy them, because you'll never know when you find stuff like that. So let's head back to the mower. They also got a couple other things here. They got a creep feeder I'm gonna look at. There's a 45-foot Case 2162 draper. If it wasn't 45 feet, we'd look at it, but man, that's a lot of draper for our hills. Is that 45? It's on a 42-foot long cart. I'm gonna take a look at it again. Yeah, so there's a draper, creep feeder, a couple anhydrous bars, and that Woods Batwing mower. So overall, not a bad place. Oh yeah, it's a 45-footer. Flagship hookups, because it's got a nice wide open feeder house. If it fits our smaller combines, it would have kind of little spacers right here. Basically just something for the feeder house to kind of block up. This MacDon actually doesn't look like it's in that bad of shape. It's probably 8 years old or so if I was gonna guess, but the fingers look, they've seen better days. The real fingers, I should say. The knives look pretty decent, they just need shined up. All knives do this after sitting for a while, but the cutter bar is not extremely bent. But overall, no, it's not a bad header. I just think it's too big a header for what we need. We have a 30-foot auger and a 20-foot auger right now, and that would be too big of a jump. I'd like to have us find like a 35-foot draper or a 45-foot draper. That's what I'd like to find. But that creep feeder doesn't look too bad. What this is basically, we call it a creep feeder because it slowly feeds. Like, you can fill up this top the center section, and it slowly feeds down, and only calves can get into it because you fold down these gates and only calves can fit through this. So it's basically a way to make sure your calves get the right nutrients, and that way the moms don't steal it from them. So this thing's in pretty bad shape. My dad actually just bought a creep feeder too, so we really don't need one. And here's a big old anhydrous rig, Crop Production Services, an old CPS anhydrous bar. This thing's a 60 footer. We definitely don't need that. It's even got tongue weights. Jeez. This thing wouldn't be too bad though. A Blue Jet. Is this also a 60 footer? It is. Yeah, we definitely don't need something like that. This one doesn't look too bad though. We are looking for a new anhydrous bar, so you guys don't know. Our one that we bought brand new back in, it's raining, back in 1991. Ran it ever since. It just needs a new controller, and we just want something bigger that we can go through our acres quicker, especially because we got more acres. But this thing's a Blue Jet, double fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing's that thing's probably a 21 shank, which would be much bigger. Ours is a 15 shank right now. When I say 15 shank, it's 15 shanks spaced 30 inches apart, so we can cover 37.5 feet at a time. That's just not enough. We need something bigger, because anhydrous is a time you gotta go, because we only do anhydrous in the spring, and that is our only shot of nitrogen for our corn. So you gotta go when you do that. So this thing looks kind of nice, or it'd be nice to have something like this that's bigger, but I want to find something in better shape. So overall, the stuff here isn't great. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you guys where it is because I don't want to bash the guy, but my dog's put down all of my windows so far. But I caution you guys, if it is too good of if it's a really good price, it's probably too good of a deal. There's some things you don't know. So that's what I'm looking at right now, but this Woods mower doesn't look too bad. Right, doggy? Right, doggy? Yes. Yes. Hi, doggy. Just about leaving the place. Looked at everything I wanted to look at. For the most part, that batwing mower is the only thing I'm strongly interested in. So I'm going to call the guy, get a little more details on it, see what he thinks, see what the price is, see what where it's been, see what he can tell me on that for details. But overall, it doesn't look too bad. I'm actually kind of quite surprised with it. I haven't found really very many things wrong with it. A couple blade pins look like they're starting to kind of round out, so they're getting a little wore, but like I said, depending on the price, that's doable. Now another thing to check is I gotta call Woods and kind of see, for some reason they say the spec requires anywhere from 65 to 200 horsepower. So what that means, I don't know. So I think I need to call Woods Product Support and just kind of see, hey, can our little tractor pull this thing, or spin this thing, I should say. So I don't know, we'll see. But either way, I'm kind of excited. This would be a nice add to the farm, that is for sure. Alrighty, so just to recap, guys. So that 757 Brent gravity wagon, not a good buy. Frame's cracked, no good. The Woods batwing mower, pretty decent buy. I think we'll strongly consider it. Like I said, especially once we find more details on it. The MacDon Draper, man, it's a good buy. It'd be a good buy. Be a good buy for someone, not us. And all the applicators are kind of run down and not worth it. So yeah, that's about it. So let's head back to the home place, my parents' house, I should say. Shh. She's sleeping. Ah, you woke her up. She's sleeping. Oh, darn it, Bella. Ah. She was a good little companion on this trip. So I guess, what are you guys' thoughts? Have you guys ever ran a batwing mower before? How would you guys think about any of the things that I said? Any questions, comments, concerns? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and close this out here as I'm just about back home. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I really hope that you guys would mean a lot if you guys would hit that subscribe button, shoot that like button, give it a nice little slap, and then comment if you guys have any questions. I had to get the camera turned on in time, but there's quite a bit of wind damage in these past couple fields. Anyway, be sure to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms, and Twitter too. We do have a Twitter. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now.